Hi, Vijay.
Hi, can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, can hear you.
yes. So, thank you for attending the meeting, for attending the webinar here, Miss Dia. So, we are starting the webinar here for how to start up the Germany and then business migration, academic migration around here. Maybe other participants are quite confusing with the timing with the English. Singapore 8:30 to Indonesia 7:30 p.m. Maybe we start first, then we can just include the participants slowly. Okay. So Yamuna, please start your presentation now.
Okay, yeah, good afternoon or good evening over there in Indonesia. First of all, thank you so much for joining the webinar. I hope I have all the information that you're looking for here. And if not, then please do reach out to me or to Vijay via SG Expert, and we can give you more information that is very relevant pertaining to your own situation. So, in this webinar, we will share different requirements and needs for businesses as well as personal or education and migration aspects of things for Germany. So, take what is relevant to you. And again, if you have more questions, please reach out at the end of the call, and I'm happy to answer. So, my name is Yaamuna Aldragen. I'm based in Frankfurt in Germany, and I am helping companies and people who wants to relocate to Germany from different part of the world, and also businesses if you want to start up in Germany. I help to establish it for you, and also to find new business development and market potential for you in Europe, specifically in Germany. So I have been doing this since 2016, and I'm an engineer by profession. So I started there, and so we consult a lot of technology company, manufacturing companies in various industries, in how to find new market over here. And at the same time, we also do audit and people development projects, so that when companies have new wish to start in Europe, for an example, we also need to make sure that the company strategy, hierarchy, and technical know-how are on par, so that they feel really good in assimilating in the industry over here. So this is just some example of some of our customers. We work with private entities as well as government entities here. So this is the sectors that we represent, from automotive to government agencies as well as independent clients. Sometimes we work on special projects, so that really depends on the need of the customers. And we do business development, sourcing, and distribution is mainly for European clients who's looking for new sourcing in Asia, and also investment in Asia. And then we also do technical procurement for them. So some pictures or impressions from last year and this year in the exhibitions over here, Hannover Messe. I think some of you are quite familiar with it. And this one is the pharmaceutical messe that we have also in Frankfurt last year. Okay, so what are the industries that would be interesting if you want to start up a new company over here, and where the government right now are focusing their efforts to bring in new FDA to Germany? So these are some main categories that the government is currently putting emphasis on: healthcare, energy, mobility, including the electrical vehicle as well as the conventional one. And then digital economy, as you know, this is more including the Industry 4.0 as well as cloud security, and server industry is also blooming over here. And other than that, the consumer industries also include FMCG, so food industries. These are also pretty much plays an important role over here. So if you're a business startup is in these categories, you have a good chance to get started over here. And if not, then please do also again talk to us. What we will do is we will really look at your company and your interests and then see where the potential lies. And from there, we will be able to advise better. This is just a general promotion from government in these industries. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So, other than in the business sector, maybe you have interest in also finding out if you can come to Germany through the education system. So, in Germany, the education is mostly free, also including tertiary education. So, bachelor's degree is also mostly free. There are lots of information available in government websites, university details, as well as courses that's available there. So Germany, as you know, the quality of the education is quite high. And so if you are relocating to Germany through education system, it is also one of a good choice since the tuition fee is very low. So I think if you make comparison with Asia, there are some universities in Asia, the overall cost per year is way higher than even if you spend your expenses in Germany to study. So roughly you can expect to pay around 100 to 300 euros per semester to the university. That's it. And the rest is your, personal fees like accommodation and so on. Okay. Immigration, how Germany look at immigration. So we have a lot of vacancies and job opportunities in Germany that is not able to be filled up by local people. Simply the talent is not enough. There's so many different industries that's blooming right now. The semiconductor industries is again coming back to Germany as well. So there's not enough people to work in a lot of the industries. The immigrants in Germany made out of about 18%. This is to 2022. Right now, it's higher. And if you can see the statistics here, there is no discrimination towards men and women. So it's quite similar, roughly 50% of each gender. And there are around 24% of the people that come to Germany, they're looking for work. And another 23%, they are here because they want to join their family. So the family might have already businesses or studying here or working here, and then they join them. The main point that I want to clarify here is that there is a need for different industries and different expertise to join us here in Germany. So if you are interested, really, this is the time to come in. Starting March this year, they have loosened the requirement to get a residence permit in Germany as well because they want to encourage more people to come to Germany. And then also for those who are interested in becoming a German citizen, the requirement is also reduced now from 7 years to 5 years. And simply because they need to fulfill the industrial agenda over here to have more people to work here and also support the economy here. Yeah, so you might wonder if you come to Germany, if you get a job, then how the cost of living here is. So here is a rough estimation of cost. Again, it depends which city you are in. So if you are staying in Munich, which is the most expensive city in Germany, then the calculation is different. But this is roughly relevant to most of the cities in Germany. You might spend around 500 to 1,200 euros per month on accommodation, transportation. At the moment, we have this 49 euros monthly pass for all residents in Germany. So if you have an address in Germany, then you are eligible to get this monthly pass. And then food and beverage costs around 500 euros. Again, it's estimation. If you are somebody who cook more at home, then of course you can save more. And you can see that the total cost per month per person is around 1,600 euros. Okay. Business. For business formation in Germany, it is more straightforward nowadays since COVID. There are a lot of system that has been updated, and the application process has been simplified. So it is much faster to get company formation done in Germany than before. But first of all, you always have to think what kind of business formation that you want to have. You can have, like, I think in Indonesia it's called PT Limited. That is the GmbH business entity in Germany, similar to it. That's the second one. And this is the most common type of business formation in Germany. And with the shared capital of 25,000 euros. What does the share capital means? Share capital means you need to have 25,000 euros in the bank when you start to form the company. And this money can be used during the formation of the company. If you need to pay for your notary, for your lawyer fees, and so on, you can utilize this money. And in the end, once the company is active, then you can use this money for your own business expenses and utilities and so on and so forth. The main reason they want to have this huge amount of startup capital is that, first of all, you need to be serious if you want to open a company over here. The cost is there, and they do not want to have a situation whereby we have a lot of dormant companies after it's being open. And so that is the only reason the startup capital is on the high side. But nevertheless, the money belongs to you. If opening up a private limited is not of your interest, then there are other ways to open up a business over here. You can open a branch of business, or you can also purchase a readily available GmbH. We can also assist on that depending on what you want to acquire, and we can work together with you on that as well. So once you have decided which type of formation of the company is most suitable for you, then the process can get started. So we have prepared a rough estimation for costing if you open a brand new German private limited company in Germany, and what would they entail. Let me see. Uh, it's over here. So this is a cost breakdown, and also what the detailed company formation need. And then you can see the cost breakdown here. But basically, in summary, what you need to have is around, I would say, if you have 30,000 euros as a startup capital with you, then it is a very comfortable place to start a new business in Germany. And again, this list or this counting is for private limited startup. If you want to open up a branch, or if you want to have sole proprietorship, then it's a different calculation altogether. Okay. Um, if you have a business and you want to develop your business in Europe, then one of the best way is to have a company set up over here. German business owners really like to have their counterparts or suppliers to have some sort of entities in Europe, so that they can have communication with them on the 8 to 5 time over here. At the same time, you're easily reachable for them for discussion, or for different kind of need. So they really like that. Other than that, you also need to make sure that your company have all the standards and certifications required to start a business in Germany. Of course, that depends on which industry you are in. And for an example, if you are in the FMCG industry, then you might need to look at the requirement for the food standard certification. If you are in the automotive industry, then for the automotive standard certification, and so on and so forth. Um, I think most companies that want to start in Germany, first of all, you should have ISO 9001 documentation certification, and that will really ease up the process of setting up a company over here. And here is a list of other certification that you should consider as well. SG Expert offers a service of giving you an advisory on the due diligence and also certification process, to work together with you in making sure that your investment in Europe and in Germany can get the ROI soon as possible. And so for that, we can give you advice on what type of certification is necessary, what is the trend right now in Germany, and what are the new acts and policies that's being implemented so that you are ahead of your competitors before you come over to Europe. Okay, so this we talked about earlier. Okay, so when you have a business here in Germany, you can always hire locals to run the business for you. And if the intention is to bring your own company employees and owners to come over here and to run the business, this is also a possibility. Um, you need to open up a GmbH, which is a private limited company here. And then the job description of the owner, CEO, all the other job descriptions should be there. And then we can help you to get a residence title over here to start your business. In the beginning, you will get a residence permit first, and this residence permit is for 6 months to 2 years, and it is tied to your company. And after that, it will be upgraded to a settlement permit, and settlement permit is a permanent permit, and which also opens up possibility for you not only to work in your own company, but also if your interest is further education later on, or working in a different company over here to gain experience. So all is yeah, available for you. There is no distinct difference in terms of benefits from a residence permit and a settlement permit. You can't vote for the European politics. However, everything else you will enjoy. So the benefits of being here, to enjoy the perks and also the all the government related offers and grants, you can apply for them as well. So there is no limitation there. There's no difference there in terms of residence permit and settlement permit. To date, we have applied for residence permit and settlement permit for more than 100 employers from different part of the world. And our track record is that we have not had any rejected application. And I can explain a little bit more on this. What we do is we really look at each and every employees and their qualifications and to prepare the paperwork accordingly that comply to the German rules and regulations. At the same time, also make sure that the job description is a valid one and the work council over here approve them on the first pass success. And this kind of service, a lot of the companies, they do not do that because it's very complex and it's a very unique and niche for each employees. But we do believe that it's important so that you can get a first pass in getting your residence permit over here. And that's why we have a good success rate with the application. Okay. You might also wonder if you can invest in Germany. So there is no restriction for foreigners to buy property in Germany. It doesn't matter if you're living here or not. So you can always invest in a property over here. However, it is not. There is no relationship between buying properties and getting a residence permit. That is not given. There's no such law as well, unfortunately. So you have the options of, if your interest is finding Germany as your next immigration point, then via work or via education or via having your own business would be the best way to explore Germany. Buying properties as an investment does not guarantee a settlement permit or a residence permit. Here we put some example of purchasing price for houses in Germany. I think you need to do the conversion to Indonesian rupees. It really depends on which cities you want to make the investment. We have also a lot of online, how do you call this, like places to look at new apartments and agents, that you can do some small research and find out which area in Germany that you have some interest on. Or in our case, what we do is we always help our business owners to give advice in which cities that the business have more holistic supply chain for their own business, and that would be the best place to invest in property for your own use or also for the company. Um, then it goes hand in hand, and then you can have a very complete living lifestyle over here. But if you are really interested in just investment, then again reach out to us or to SG Expert, and then we can talk more and I can advise more based on the state and the cities in Germany. Okay. Yeah, so how do we make our relationship in terms of business development and opening up a new business, or even helping out agents to explore Germany? We work together with German entities and associations. AHK is the German Chambers and Commerce abroad. They have an entity in almost every countries outside of Germany, and we work closely with them to ensure that the company formation in Germany is smooth. And then we also work together with German Trade and Invest. German Trade and Invest have a huge resources in working together with us in providing, for an example, statistics and forecast in your business. So if you are into business A, then we can make prediction in where would be the right place to open up a company, and then what is the prognosis coming forward, and where German government is actually spending initiative and policies to expand, so that you have a full picture. And then the third one is DAAD. DAAD is a German academic exchange service. If you go to this website, you can already see the list of universities that offers education for free for degrees, and you can make some impression there. And if you want to know more, they are also, I think they might have an office in Jakarta. I'm not too sure. We have to check, and they can also give advice according to the type of education that you want to go for. And other than that, we also work together with associations that's not listed here, so business associations, specific industry associations, so on and so forth. Yeah, so here's a summary of the type of advisory that we provide in business acquisition, all the way to your personal need, for migration, relocation. And at the same time, we also consult on trade fair and people development need. So when you relocate to another country, you will face a lot of challenges, which is part of life, and we can help you to navigate that better by sharing our experiences and also knowledge in assimilating into the German culture. If you want to know more again, so I'm available. You can reach out to me or to SG Expert. And we can also meet in Indonesia in July. I will be there for the Cikarang Exhibition Roadshow, which is on the 18th and 19th of July in Cikarang. So if you are in Indonesia at that time, please do drop by to the show, and we can have a face-to-face conversation and also give you advice further based on your need. Yeah, I think that is all I have. And depending on your questions, I can answer more. And thank you so much for your time for listening. Yeah, and I pass it back to SG Expert if you have any questions.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Vijay.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Yamuna, for the presentation and all things. So I think the Indonesian they confusing about the starting time with the Singapore starting time.
Okay.
Never mind, we have the some private session like Mina. So Mina is our good friend of mine, and then Nico also. So what question from Mina is she is doing the primary school and secondary school in Cikarang area, Indonesia.
Mhm.
She's looking for some collaboration with the German or European institution to get a
Mhm.
investment in Indonesia for some pre-university program for 2 years plus one for first year program in the Germany or Europe, this kind of things.
Okay.
So can you suggest something regarding with that? So anytime more than that, Mina, Hega, you can open the mic for Mina. Mina, if you have any question about the collaboration, please let us know about it.
Hi, Mina.
I think she doesn't know how to unmute the mic. Hega, can you
Yeah,
unmute the mic for Mina?
yeah, already unmute for Miss Mina.
Mina, can you speak? I think there's a one some technical issue for this one. I think
Okay, so as I understood from you, Vijay, Mina is looking for collaboration potential on the education sector and higher learnings
yes,
to collaborate with some universities or higher learning institute here
yes.
with Indonesia. Okay. Mm. I mean, we need to know more of if there's a special sector or industry that is, of interest, like finance institution or technical institution or social institution.
Technical
Um,
institution. She's focused on the robotics and AI kind of things. Robotics and AI. So the thing is, they any if any collaboration, they have some regulation or some
yeah,
other. They open. They just collaborate with them. So how is the policy wise, regulation
yeah.
wise, like this way?
Okay. Is it possible to share some information about? I'm sorry, Mina, I can't hear you. Yeah, so I'm just asking Vijay now. If you can, do send the information about your education program, and then I can take a look first. Then I
Mina
can.
can speak. Yeah, Mina can speak now.
Okay.
Ah,
Now is
yes.
can
Hi.
I think can speak now, you know.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please,
Can
please
hear, yeah?
proceed your question. So can you hear my
Okay.
question? Is the right question?
Yes.
Do you want to add
Yes.
on
Right
something?
question. Just now is we are looking for the collaboration. Is a possibility having a collaboration with
Yeah.
some maybe German school who can support us or senior high level. Senior high level. I mean it's like junior and senior high level in our country. We call like that is grade 7 to 12. 7 to 12.
Ah,
And then
okay. Mm-hmm.
specifically that we want uh, our school will have the different value compared with our competitor, especially in robotic and AI.
Hmm. Is this a private school?
Private school, we are private school. Yes, private school, we are private school, and then right now is running until grade 9. So
Hmm.
we need to
Okay.
expand expansion of our school. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the new building needed and the education, the good education system. Maybe German have uh, yeah can how to combine the education system in German and and combine with Indonesia, and
Mm-hmm.
then end up like the student when they graduate, they can continue in the university in German like that.
Hmm. Got it. So it's like kind of like accredited as well, so they can continue over here.
Correct, correct, correct,
Hmm.
correct.
Right now you have it until grade 9, and the
Yes,
aim is to go to until grade 12.
correct. Until grade 12.
Could you send me some info about your institution?
I can send you, but right now is I'm not in the school right now.
No problem. Later is fine.
It's
Like
okay.
website or
Just
something. Yeah.
website is fine.
Yeah. Right. Just
Uh,
website would do.
okay, okay.
Later you can send us to us, or you can just put it in
Yes.
the chat also. Can. Okay.
Okay, I can later.
Okay.
So
So
what?
what I will do then, I will look through the website, and then we can start, a separate discussion on that, because it's very specific, which is good. And then we can see what are the interesting institution for you. We need to have some kind of brainstorming session, and then from there we can move forward a bit.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
Nice meeting you,
Thank you.
Mina. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining. Yeah.
Thank you, Yamura. Yamuna. Yeah. Okay.
Yamuna. Yeah.
Yamuna.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, Mina. So
Yes.
for that
Yeah.
one,
Thank you, PJ.
yeah,
Thank you,
we
PJ.
can make the separate session for you for this specific topic. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, PJ.
Okay. So next question from the Tia. The Tia. So Tia is looking forward some question about the SME and startup in
Yeah.
Indonesia for who's doing the some horse, they call the horse industry or horse make product like a food and beverage or some other snack product. They want to export to the European country, or they want to get the link to the European startup community to do the business together. So is there any other opportunity on it? So this is a general question. So we can open the mic for Tia, so she can add on more question on it. Later,
Yes, I already opened mic for Tia.
please wait for a while.
Hi, Tia.
Hi,
Things take
Hi.
for a
Miss
second.
Muna. Hi, CJ. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you. Okay, please go ahead. Your
Yeah,
question.
hello. Thanks for the chance. Actually, I running in the architecture industry, and some of our friends is in food industry. Maybe my question is more into architecture industry. Is there any specific requirements for the newcomers if I want to join an architecture industry in Germany?
So your question is regarding with the professional trend, right? You want to
Yeah, yeah,
job
yeah, yeah,
there, or some any other opportunity? Which country is the best? Which sector is the best? Isn't it like this kind of
yeah.
question? Okay,
Yes.
Yamuna,
Mm-hmm.
please go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you talk about architecture, are you talking about internal or external?
What do you think about internal? Sorry.
Structural architecture, or it's more
Interior design or some building
Oh,
architecture like this.
maybe for the yeah, like interior design and architecture, like into design, more of the technique.
yeah, and so nothing to do with construction, raw material, building, all those. It's more on the interior design and yeah, correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so for the if we're talking about architecture in terms of construction, then of course you have to comply to certain requirements over here. But for internal design, then I think it is more open because then it really depends on you and your expertise, and also what kind of project that you have done so far. So depending on that, then we can gauge and see, what is the potential over here. I have to say that here the projects are running much slower than in Asia, as I think you may already know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and so then the tender process is also a bit slower, and then the competition is around this area. So let's say if you have a tender for this area, then they will try to open up the tender for companies that are within this area first before they look for external parties or overseas parties. One way to approach this would be then to have a partnership with the companies over here to submit the tender with the local address. Another way is to have an entity over here and then start from there. But if you have already case studies and your portfolio, then from there we can see further which industries that you are more comfortable with. I think then we have to look into the fact where the potential is for you.
Okay.
Um, if not, then I'm giving very generic ones and maybe it's not relevant for you.
Um, Sorry.
Yeah.
If there's a chance, if I started my career in Germany, if I'm starting as the what is mean what before work? Sorry, I forget the words. Like in the internship.
In the sorry, what?
Um, is it possible if I started my architecture career in Germany with an internship?
Ah, yes, that's possible. Yes, there are a lot of
Okay.
internship available over here.
Okay.
You have already experience, or you are going to finish your education. Which one is it?
I have experience.
Oh, you have experience. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been working here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So internship opportunities, of course, it's available over here, and
Okay.
you can start from there. So that means then not having your own business yet, but going into the workforce over here. Correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely possible.
Yeah.
And for this field, maybe even German language is not a prerequisite.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so if you can tell me a bit more, in a separate section, like what is your major and in which field, in which sector is your interest? Because I do believe within the internal design, interior design, architecture, there are also sub-segment, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then from there, I can check what are the available internship here, and then you can make some good judgment, how we want to proceed.
Okay. 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 I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah. Now my major is in. I have my master in my architecture design, and I've been working and also project management and design for
Ah,
architecture.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have a certificate for the project management, PMBOK.
Um, Actually, the certificate is not. I have certificate for my architecture design. I
Okay,
have a legal certificate as an architect.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Not only the
So
Germany, Jamuna, can you recommend any other country like a Finland or some other Europe country which is
Yeah,
more
so we
good for
can
the?
open up if, yeah, if you say that it's not, you're not really confined to Germany, then we can open up the search to other countries as well.
so does the what does the certificate is we have to we should have the certificate for starting project management in Germany. I mean, as an intern.
Not necessarily. I was just curious if
So
you have that, yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
there are
Mm-hmm.
people who's going focus on the project management path, and so then they will have different set of certificate on top of their skill set. Like, let's say you're an architecture, that's one, and then if you're an electrical field, then it's so on and so forth, and then they will add
So
on a project management certificate so that they can work in that field but specifically on project management. But that's
okay,
not a prerequisite. I was just curious.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the certificate we can go to the certificate in Germany after we have some portfolio from Germany, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Also,
You can
okay,
also the certificate is standard. The body that governs this project management, there are two major one. And you can also take this certificate in the country that you are in. You need 5 days of face-to-face training with the certified trainer, and then after that they have to sit for an exam and then run some projects. So if, like, currently in your work you're already doing project management and you have a project charter with x amount of money and investment, you can actually use that as a case study to get your certificate officially with the training provider.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah, maybe for the if I want to apply to Germany, I can ask for more specific about it.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe that's it. That's all from me, Miss Muna. Thank you so much.
Okay, so just one question. Your master's degree, it's done in Indonesia?
Yes, my master degree is Indonesia.
Okay, and is it accredited in other countries?
Um, Sorry, what do you mean?
Is it accredited in other countries too?
I think not yet.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Accredited in other countries, you mean outside Indonesia?
Yeah, it depends on the university. So the university will have the list of if it's accredited in different countries. So that means you can use the certificate to work in other countries as well.
Oh, maybe I should check.
Yeah,
Um,
just
yeah.
find out. Then the process is
Mhm.
simpler.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Okay,
I
thank you
will
so
go
much,
further.
Tia, for the
Thank you
questions
so,
and the
Mr. PJ,
information.
for the
If necessary,
chance. Yeah.
Yamuna,
Yeah.
Thanks, Tia.
Thanks, Miss Muna.
Vijay, I think I lost you guys there.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Yamuna.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Vijay, maybe a connection is down or lost connection. And then thanks much, Miss Yamuna, for